look, if you pull me up on stage for nothing, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Try to keep most of your pants on this time. The last time, I mean, there was pants flying. You're grabbing people out of the audience. I'm hoping you take it up a notch from there.
So Chuck asked me a question and said, you do believe that we landed on the moon? And if I were to answer when you asked me that 2.5 minutes ago, I would have said yes. But since that time, you have now convinced me that we have not landed on the moon for the sole reason that you actually spent time with Buzz Aldrin when you were in the Air Force, and that the only thing he could talk about was banging supermodels. What's wrong with you? I love you to death, but I mean, like, just let's take Hostel, for example. Let's talk about your upbringing. Like, what went wrong? Like, no normal person thinks of this stuff, my friend.
I think we all think of this stuff. I'm just the only one that actually takes the extreme of putting it into a movie.
Touche.
Trust me, everyone says, I would never think of something like that. Yeah, well, wait till someone cuts you off in traffic.
And I'm going to give you a piece of advice that could possibly make you a multimillionaire. Are you ready?
Lay it on us.
It's very, very simple. It's just a few words, and this is all you have to know. I want anus.
Is there someone that you have not collaborated with yet that you want to?
I would really, really, really like to work with Corey Taylor.
So I left my house this morning and my wife was like, oh my God, you're talking to Jelly Roll. Just what are you going to ask him? And I said, I am curious who he wants to work with because I'm going to say, you need to work with Corey Taylor. I swear to God, I had that conversation not even an hour and a half ago.
That is awesome. That is perfect. That's like my dream collab in the rock space right now. It's like, I really want to work with Corey.
Radio needs to realize that they're losing that and they're going to podcasting. They've maybe made their money. And when it's all said and done, you're going to lose the streaming with music and you're going to lose the long form with podcasting unless radio does something differently for the talent.
Well, the reason you're so passionate is that you love radio. My point is just then do something about it. You are. You've created a podcast. You're looking at the business differently. You may never be in traditional radio again. I don't know the answer to that. But you're evolving and changing and continuing to entertain and inform.
She goes, you go and search for Easter eggs. That's an Easter egg hunt where the Easter eggs are hidden. The basket's not hidden. I don't know what Easter bunny you have, but I got to tell you, your Easter bunny blows. Did the record label ever come to you and say, hey, John, the music's great. Let's give it a little bit more of an edge to fit into what's being played on rock radio right now?
Well, great question. And the answer is the name Five for Fighting, because they came to me and said exactly what you said. The male singer-songwriter said, you need a band name. And I sarcastically said Five for Fighting because I'm a huge hockey fan, expecting them to hate it. And they're like, we love it.
It goes from bad to worse. I can't find my own gray pubes because my eyes are bad. So what do I got to do? Ask my wife to get my glasses to find my gray pubes. It doesn't get any worse than that, I promise you. That's how you do it, right? I am the poster child for diffusing an altercation. Manny Aurora, would you agree?
Sounds reasonable. I just would have never expected that from you. But did you really say yes, sir? I find that very hard to believe.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.